All right, let me just share with you a few, I don't know, ugly truths of life or the harsh realities of life, and give me your thoughts, okay? Now, nearby here, I always pass by one house, and there's this Thai lady there, okay? So we've known her for, I think, the past 7 years. In this in this past 7 years, I've seen her with I think 4 different men, okay, living there. The first one was the first time I saw her with this guy. It was a really big fat guy, and she's not very beautiful or anything. She's in her 40s, like 40, 50s, like. So she was with this big, huge guy and very fat, and we used to say hi to him. Then the following year, it seems that he had some financial problem. He had to go back to his country, and then she had a Thai guy. And this Thai guy, it seems, was her cousin, or she claimed that it was her brother. I was like, okay. But obviously, when you see them sitting outside with their undergarments, or when she comes out from a shower and she has a towel, you know for a fact it's not brother or cousin. Okay. So she was with him for some time. The third guy turned out to be another foreigner. This time he was a bearded guy, a pretty weird chap. He would walk around without a slipper, without shoes, slippers, barefoot, without a shirt. Always had this kind of smell, but long, hippie kind of this thing. But I was shocked to know that he had quite a lot of money, but he lived a very strange life. Okay, so she was with him. Following his departure, and by the way, she told me that this was her boyfriend or something. Okay. Now, after him came another so-called cousin of hers. And that lasted for, I don't know, hardly a month or so. Finally, now she's with one old guy, very old. He must be, I don't know, 70, in around that age, 70. Now this guy is from Germany. And what sets him apart is he sits on the balcony naked. Seriously, huh? I don't know what the fuck. He sits naked, absolutely naked. I had my wife tell this thing that, listen, tell your boyfriend or whatever his husband, this is not Germany where you can roam around naked or sit naked. She's like, yeah, I tell him, but he's saying he's at his home. Legally, this is his home and house. He's not going outside. So why are you looking inside? So, he likes to sit naked, I guess. Okay. But now why am I sharing this? Is it to say that this female is a bad person? The female's not a bad person. And you might say, oh, she's a whore, or she's, a lady who sleeps around. No. In fact, one day, when my wife and we bumped into her, I just asked her, I told her straightforward. My wife was like, ooh, don't ask. I said, no, just ask. So I asked her, in these 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, you've been with almost 4, 5 guys. So, don't you want to settle down? Don't you want to marry? Or Like I just asked her, like I said, don't feel bad. I'm asking as a friend because, we know each other as neighbors. So she said that, see, for me, I don't mind who's the guy. I don't mind who's the man. I'll be married to you as long as you take care of me. But when you can't take care of me, why should I be with you? So, all the men that she was with, which I spoke to you about, she said they were in my life until they could take care of me. I'm not an expensive woman, but they have to pay rent, they have to pay water, electricity, food. I'll take care of them. So, in all these years, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, all this men. And then I asked her, like this German guy, you're going to throw him out also if he can't take care? She said, yes. Because I don't care who's the man. I don't care how he looks. What a man wants. Man wants only take care of him down there. One is his stomach. One is his small family package. You take care of both this, he's with you. And I'll tell you, I've literally seen her taking care of the guy, cutting their toenails, massaging, and I was just thinking, like, isn't this how life is? See, we might say that, oh, see how people are, see how she is. But if you actually look at it, our lives, all our transactions, all our relationships, we are always looking for, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. The only difference being is there are some people more explicit than the others. Some people who are very direct, like, you pay me money, I'll be with you. Don't have money, bye-bye. Like when you go to, most of these bars, they call them bars, but they're actually bars with prostitutes. Call them bar girls. When you go there and she sees you, if you're rich, she'll smile at you, she will be so happy, she'll hug you, she'll kiss you. She wouldn't mind you put your hand wherever on her body, touch her, finger her, whatever you want to do. That is because you have money. And then she'll catch your hand, make you sit on a chair. Even if you're old enough to be her grandfather, you can still touch her everywhere. And then she'll order drinks for you because she gets commission out of it. And then if you buy her a drink, she gets commission on it. And then if you take her out for sex, she makes money. And after you come back, again you have to continue spending on her because she's not going to sit there the whole night, 8 hours or 12 hours, just if you pay her, what, $100? No, she wants more. So every time you sit with her, every 10 minutes she'll order one more drink for you and her. So the bill tab comes long and she can achieve her targets. But now here's the thing. After you go, she'll do that with another guy. After that guy goes, she'll do that with another guy. Why? Because she is, I know, sounds stupid to say, but she's enterprising. She has her financial goals. She uses her body as service. This is a product. I'm offering service. Where you want to put what? Put, touch, do what you like. But how much? And then when she goes home, if she stays wherever she stays, maybe a boyfriend or a husband will be there. And he'll ask her, how much money did you make today? Okay, we have to pay the bills. And they'll put the money together. Okay, we have to pay this children's fees, and like a family. Now, if the guy she is with, the husband, he can't provide, he doesn't have a job, maybe she'll dump his ass. While the guy, on the other hand, if this girl doesn't satisfy him enough, or he gets a better girl, a younger girl, or a girl who gives him more money, maybe he'll dump her ass. Funny, how this life works? Over the years, I've seen all these relationships, and I wonder, where did those times go where two people actually loved each other and worked together and made things happen? Now, I'll be a hypocrite if I say that, oh, that is so amazing. Because I myself chose the best partner that benefited me the most, you could say. But I guess this DNA is in each one of us, We want a boy. Indian families want a boy. Why? My name, my legacy. They don't want a girl. Oh, if I get a boy, I get dowry. Yeah, you'll be surprised to know, maybe you'll not. There are some families who think like that. There are families who even tell their son and daughter, why did I give birth to you? Will you take care of me? And then you have, there are even people like, I'm in that slot. If I would know that my son or daughter was going to be born abnormal, like a vegetable, or I had to take care for the rest of my life, like they're just sitting like a vegetable on a wheelchair with the saliva drooling out and they can't talk. I mean, what's the point of having something like that? In fact, I know what you'll say. But tomorrow you become like that. Or is it okay if your wife and everyone throw you out? My answer is yes. I've told my wife, the day I become like a vegetable on a wheelchair, better get rid of me. Take the money, take everything, go off. Make sure I'm dead. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like sitting on a wheelchair, not moving. Someone has to put a tube through my nose for food. Someone has to put a tube through my stomach or my rear end to take out the fecal matter, the urine. Or someone has to put their hand to remove stuff from behind. And I know this might sound like a very depressing video, but remember, this is one of the harsh realities that you cannot escape. This happens in your workplace. As long as you're useful, everybody will be nice to you. The day you're not useful, bye-bye. Same thing with family. The day you're earning big money, you're rich, you're well-to-do. Oh, my son, oh, beta, oh, this, oh, our daughter, oh, she makes us so proud, she is the first rank holder, this, that. If you get bad grades and you don't give them anything to show off in public and society, why were you born? You're a mistake. Oh, when will you grow up? Oh, you brought our name down in society, or such a shame. Even friends, you hang out, you spend money. Oh, cool guy. You can buy them a round of drinks and food, take them out. Oh, damn good guy. But every time you sit there and you can't buy anything, you're dependent on them. You can't go take them out, or you can't, hang out with them and do what they like. They'll dump your ass. It's a give and take. For my YouTube channel, how many people watch the videos? Yeah, maybe 1,000 or whatever. Oh, big fan of yours, Loy. Oh, we admire your content, Loy. You're amazing. That, yeah, well, yeah. Why? Because big fan of mine or admire me? Because I give you content. I give you value. I give you something to think about. The same Loy Machedo, many, many years ago, when he was on the railway station in Mumbai, in Kannur, Kerala, no money, no viral videos or no worthwhile videos, no food to eat, no place. Nobody called my phone. Nobody sent me a message. Nobody responded also. This is the reality of life here. There's nothing to be depressed about it. This is reality as it is. If you're an asset, if you're a benefit, people will keep you, nurture you, be happy with you. If you're a liability, if you're a pain in the ass, if you're no benefit. That's why I'm very realistic about things. I tell people, see, listen, I don't want to know you, I don't want to be your friend, you have money? Okay, fine. I'll give you incredible service. You don't have money? What am I wasting time? In fact, I'll tell you a simple, real story. Filipino guy. He was into ClickFunnels, making the websites into sales-based and not very rich, him and his wife, 2-3 people. So I sent him an inquiry and he was calling, yes sir, no sir, okay sir, praising me a lot. And very humble, very nice. And he set up this, I don't know, Notions or something, task where whatever update he shows, I can see it, and whatever I post, he can read it and his team can read it. He gave me an invite because I never use that software. So he started, and then immediately he bought up the thing for money payment. I told him that we'll have a barter deal. This is what I proposed to him, that I'd help in his branding and whatever, and he can give me whatever he feels is of value. Now, I guess he didn't see any value in what I was offering at that time. This is nearly 6 years ago. You'll not believe, that guy who was talking to me so nicely, who was such a good listener, was praising me, who was humble, calling me sir and all that. Next day when I woke up, the link is not working to check that app where we both can see what each one is doing. He's deleted me from his Facebook list of friends, LinkedIn, everything. And when I sent him a message, before he was responding ASAP, now he didn't even bother. Like, oh wow, okay. He couldn't even say no, it's not going to work out. He just threw me out. And I don't blame him. In fact, I kind of admire him, because in the 7 years that I stopped seeing his profile after some time, I checked, I used to see his updates. He set up a company, he constructed a building, 2-story in Philippines. He had a staff of from 4-5 to nearly 70-80. Unbelievable. I mean, he was such a hardcore businessman. And he was focused. He didn't bring emotions, feelings, friends. And yeah, you can call me like a freeloader. So, although I was offering him something of value, but I guess he didn't see that. But it's a lesson, It's a lesson that, we all learn. And by the way, before you jump the gun, I didn't want anything from him for free. I had proposed to him an exchange, although I think that part of the communication was not there. Because all my service providers, my website, Google search, marketing, online security, I pay them, and I pay them extra. That's why they love me so much. Sometimes I even give them yearly bonus, even though they've just done their job. So for me, sales funnel, I was just curious to see how is the process and how can I make the website. But the point I'm saying is, I'm not trying to badmouth him or trying to justify what I did. I'm just trying to tell you, this is how the world works. If you have money, if you're beneficial, fine. But if you don't have money, if you're not rich, then don't spend your time with people who are even worse losers than you. I don't know what advice or what lesson you can learn from this. Maybe you can say, use people for your benefit, or choose people who can benefit you, or cut off people who are useless. Then some will say, oh, Loy, that makes such a horrible place. The world becomes so selfish. You choose your life. You choose your values. You choose your principles. And that female I told you, now she has a 70, 80-year-old guy. I'm sure after he dies, she'll choose the next one. And she'll keep doing it till maybe one day nobody wants her. So she's preparing to save her ass until the day she's useless. Because at the end of the day, if tomorrow she's useless, are you going to take care of her? No, right? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree? What do you think with what I've shared? Alright? This is life, man. It's kind of crazy. Alright, you guys take care. Ciao.